means a lot of things to me. You can have innocent love, like with a mom and a kid. You can have love between two spouses, love for humanity. I feel love is something that is colorless, something that is omnipresent. It should be the undertoning message to mankind. So love and its connection with the love of people. Love is why the love of people was made. The love of people. We love all people, but specifically people with curly hair. We feel that it's necessary to show humanity through our product, through loving people that were not always loved, including people that weren't always included. Making sure that there is something for people that have curly hair that loves them, and in return they love us. So that is the basis of the love of people. Love. Black love to me is leaving a legacy, leaving a story, whether it's highly condoned or very controversial. Just leaving that story, that legacy behind you is very important.
The reason why I think and believe Black love is important is because we need to be seen in the right way. We need to be talked about in the right way, exhibited in the right way. I grew up under the love of a Black woman, so I value that very, very much. I grew up under the love of a Black man, so I value that very, very much. I take that into my relationship with my children and most importantly with my wife to show them what that means to me and to her and to us as a family. It's important for us to spend time apart from the children as well as with them, because if we don't grow and continue to keep our establishment as a couple, then everything else falls apart. So that's the last thing I want to happen in my house.
So the love of people. For 2019, our focus is real women, real situations.
So I had the opportunity to travel the world for about a year. So during that time, there was a ton of self-reflection that I got to do. And so the word identity came up, and where does your identity lie? And so that was huge for me because, you sit down and it's like, okay, well, who am I? How do I identify myself? And a lot of that had to do with my hair, okay? And so while I was traveling, I did have the Love of People products with me, about 20 pounds worth of the Love of People products. And it was in month 3 at the end of it. And I was devastated because I had like this much product left. And I was really sad. And I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm in the middle of Asia. Everybody has long, straight hair. There's nothing here for me. Whatever I do use, it like dries my hair out. And now I'm about to run out of the very best thing I ever used in my entire life. And so it was that next month when the identity question came up. And it's like, wait a second, I do notice that people treat me different because of my hair, family, friends, everybody. So do they love me for me, or do they love me because I look cool because of this hair? And like how much weight does that actually carry with me? And so running out of the product and then like having that question come up right after, it's like, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to just cut it off. And it was one of the hardest things I ever did. And so I said I was gonna cut it, but I couldn't find hair scissors. And then once I found some, I was devastated because I knew the only thing keeping me from cutting it off was me. And so I went into a bathroom in Cambodia and just started hacking my hair off. And there was literally like this mourning period. And I remember the next day, like coming down the stairs and like my muumuu and my big glasses on. I didn't want anybody to see that I was just like weepy and like crying all day. And like, I know they're gonna say like, oh, you look so pretty. And I'm like, stop lying, you're a liar, I look ugly. Dramatic, I know. But yeah, it was definitely a journey that I had to take of just like being good with who I am without it.
Love of People was made in a way so that when you decided to go natural, you are going to stay natural. You will stay on this path. You will stay on this journey. You won't flip-flop or feel like you need to go back and forth between relaxers or being chemically processed in any way. You'll feel the attention that we gave to the products, whether it's dealing with your dandruff, dealing with your thinning, dealing with your hair loss. The Love of People really has products that answers all of the questions and checks all of the marks off on why you should be natural, on why you should stay natural.
So my self-love and my natural hair journey started about, I would say, 4 years ago. As I was growing up, I grew up in a Hispanic, primarily Puerto Rican household. And we all had our, nicely perms and our nicely texturized hair. But one thing that I realized as I got older is that, there's a lot of stuff on this bottle that I cannot read, of course, in regards to like the perms and texturizers. And one day when I turned 16, I just started doing research on what these products were. And I was just like, if I'm not even willing to eat this, why would I be putting that in my hair? Why would anybody do that? So when I turned 18, I still remember the day, I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna let my hair grow. I'm not gonna use any more chemicals in it. And I started going what I call eau de naturel. And I know the name sounds kind of like weird, but that's just what I named it. And that is when my natural hair journey started. I got married when I was 19, to be exact. It was January 31st of 2015. Happily married for 4 years. And yeah, so when I got married, I remember the first time I ever let my husband see me, this was probably a few weeks after we got married. I was in the bathroom detangling my hair, and it was just like out to here. And he has this look on his face like, whoa. But little did I know that whoa look wasn't like, like what's going on. It was more like, wow, we need to find you something that will really make your hair act and be the way that you want it to be. We need to find you the right hair products that can make your hair look as beautiful as what I see you, and that make you feel the way that I know you can feel. And that is when a few months ago, in 2018, September, I found this company out the blue on Instagram called The Love of People. And I gave it a shot. I started using their 24 karat gold moisturizer cream that to this day is my holy grail product. Every Friday night you will find me in the bathroom and I am detangling my hair with that, and then just put it in a twist. Next morning I wake up and my hair is just gorgeous like it is right now.
So throughout the year we will continue to service real people, real situations, and also keep at the core Black love.